Hey folks, welcome back to my channel. Today we're headed to Ruby Falls. There was a total of 8 of us. 7 of us traveled down together and we met John there. Horses on the road. Been a while since I've seen the wild horses there. And as we pull into the staging area, this is where we met John and his wife. They had camped there the night. Got a chance to put the drone up, wandered around a little bit, and they pitched their tent right next to these bear tracks. I don't know nothing about bears or what size that one would have been, but I put my foot beside it and I'm a size 13, so probably a big bear. So looking at the Cardinal River here, we weren't too sure if we were going to get across. The ice shelf on the other side looked pretty thick. That's over knee deep. Doesn't look like it in the picture. So we discussed, figured let's put some chains on. My concern with chains, I haven't run them on mine yet. I rub without chains. I'm really going to rub with chains. This was my first time actually putting my chains on. And yes, I did rub pretty hard. I ended up losing a fender. You'll see that later. So we walked the bank a little bit and figured one of the shallower crossings, we'll give that a try. So this is John giving it a go. 3 of us had chains. There were a total of 8 of us. So John, myself, and Kelly had chains. We weren't too sure what to expect, so we put John in the lead, Kelly in the middle someplace, and I went last, just in case we struggled on the hills, because they can be icy. In this way, if people did struggle, we'd have enough rigs in between to kind of help each other out and get up the hill. You can see how thick that ice is. There's John and his wife standing there.
I think my first time out here, I was 32 on the tires, no lift. I got pulled out of that pool. Looks like Sean bottomed out. Yeah, I'm gonna need to tug back.
Yeah, I see ya. I'm just about there.
Can you back it up or is it just not moving? No, totally high centered. If you want to go for a swim, I can tug you forward.
I just got to put my rubber boots on. So decided to winch Sean back out of this one. That was a deep little hole he was in, but he was in there good. He was actually pulling me towards him. So had to back up, put my Jeep over into the snow a little bit. Hopefully that's a better anchor. I guess that's the problem with the little JKs. They're just too light. There, we got him out and he made her around. So once Sean was out, rather than putting my winching stuff away, might as well toss, the kinetic rope on the front, get it ready, get a couple soft shackles out. Beats digging for this stuff when you need it later. I lost a fender. Yeah, the driver's side rear fender and inner fender ripped right off. So So fished it out of the water and it rode the rest of the trip in the back of the Jeep.
You get a little bit of gas because she's pretty deep and high side in the center.
Overall, the river crossings weren't too bad. A little bit of ice to get up on the opposite shore. It was the puddles in the trees. Those were deep. I run 37s, so my tires weren't fully submerged, but they were close. The guys that had the 33s, their tires were underwater, so it tells you how deep the puddles were. It was a pretty gorgeous day. We were able to have the tops open on the Jeeps, windows down. I want to say it was plus 17. Huh. I come home with a little bit of a sunburn from driving around with the top open. Sean, John, Ryan, Shlomi, Jacques, Mike, Peter, Kelly. Watch rope! Keep going, keep going! Redemption. Uh-oh.
Too low.
I want to say there's probably only maybe 4 or 5 sections that gave us problems like this. Other than that, it was a really good day. And here we got some chains, so you can see how Kelly was able just to crawl through it. Shlomi, he also crawled through it without chains, but he's got some good clearance.
Yeah, it just crawls right through.
I guess you got 2 choices. You can hit her hard, or you can just let the machine crawl through and do what it does best.
My camera. It's high. Fucking, he's gonna be heavy.
Got a kick out of this. Jacques got long sleeves, shorts, and sandals, or flip-flops. And I've got short sleeves, jeans, and rubber boots. So of the 8 rigs that went in, we came out with 6 of us with damage. I had the least amount. Mine was just fender clips. Whoop-de-doo, 50 cents, whatever. Actually, it cost me $1,200 because I bought new fenders when I got home. Inners and outers, but we won't hold that against me. 2 winches quit working, and we lost a tie rod, or bent a tie rod. And that pretty blue Jeep did some undercarriage damage. But we did eventually make it to the falls. We pushed through. We got there. It was definitely worth it. I had a blast. I hope everybody else that came on this trip did as well. If you are planning to go there before the snow melts, make sure you have high clearance. Chains you might want to pack just in case, and a couple winches and some buddies. Don't do it alone. Mike and I were the only two to climb to the top. I mean, when you take newbies there, you got to take them to the top. That big crack in the ice, I didn't walk around the waterfall at the bottom. Not that it would have fallen, but I didn't need to be there. This is still probably my favorite trail in Alberta. If you haven't been and you ever want to go, shoot me a message. I'll take you. Just messing around with the drone here.
Awesome.
Where are you?
Fucking Ruby Falls. Beautiful, beautiful day. Got a good trip in. First time up here. Thanks to Ryan for inviting me on the trip. And yeah, couldn't ask for a better day for it. Love it.
I'm just going to pan out a bit to show you where they're sitting. Or show them where you're sitting.
Just wagon.
Top of the world.
Yes, sir. Feels like it. Probably, man, you know, I couldn't even shut off my camera the whole way, so it was the whole trip in. It was amazing.
Yeah.
But this here is probably my highlight. Sitting like this, probably first time in my life getting to do this.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So I think we were aired down, chained up, and crossing the Cardinal River right around 9 a.m., maybe quarter after 9, somewhere's in there. We made it to Ruby Falls at 1:30. About an hour later than I anticipated, but I also didn't anticipate on all this snow. Yeah, I love the outhouse there. I think that's pretty cool. Pooping with a view. And then on our way back, snow got soft, really soft. And these crossings got soft. Ended up playing tow truck here. Wasn't sure how old Huckleberry would do, but she did fine. Towed Sean through, went back, freed up. Actually, I don't think I had to free Peter up. He made it through on his own. I thought he was stuck. So I run the winch over, I hook it up to him, and he's like, no, I'm not stuck. Kelly's stuck. So back up, pull Kelly out. Then once Kelly was out, we had to get, Jacques was unstuck. Then he tried to go around, he got stuck. I think there's a country song about all this stuff getting stuck. And there goes Jacques right there. Winch got a good workout. Thankfully, mine was not one of the ones that quit working this trip. And then coming through here, you got not tippy, but a little bit off camber. And as I was pulling him forward, if he steered uphill, the truck body would roll downhill a little more. So kind of little coaching there to turn downhill, go into it, and pulled out really nice.
I'm going to back up a bit.
Mike learned not to hang on to the rope.
Whoop.
Oops. And that's it. That's all. If you made it this far, thanks for watching. It says you ever want to come out with us, come experience more. Later.